Hello and welcome. My name is John Valentine, and in this course I'll be talking about using Instagram quick replies in order to increase your sales. So as you can see on screen, I'm going to be talking about these kind of topics. So first of all, I'm going to talk about what exactly are quick replies. I'm going to give a little breakdown. Then I'm going to be talking about finding your needed responses, giving you some examples, and then I'm going to be further expanding on the continuous use. And at the end, I'm going to give a summary and some final tips and tricks. So make sure to stick around until the end for that. But other than that, thank you so much for joining me today. Let's not waste any more time and jump right into this first topic. So what exactly are Instagram quick replies? Well, quick replies are basically prepared responses, and they are shortcuts. So you can set these up in Instagram themselves, and they're basically like keyboard shortcuts and prepared messages that that come in when you type a certain word. So for example, if you type the word hello, it automatically adds your welcome message, whatever you set up in the app. So you need to go, if you are in the Instagram app, you need to go to settings, go to creator, and then go to quick replies. And then you can create a word prepared, whatever it is, 2 sentences that will pop up in place of a word that you type. So again, if you type the word hello and then you set up that the word hello responds to your welcome message that's like 2 sentences long, then it will type that automatically, so you don't have to copy and paste your message from anywhere. You don't have to type the whole message out every time you want to respond to somebody. Basically, you can create your response and pick a certain code word for it, whatever it is. You can title it welcome message 1, and then it will type out the whole 2 or 3 sentences or whatever it is of your message. So this is basically how it works. Again, these are like keyboard shortcuts, and you can use these in specific ways in order to manage your Instagram. So let's get into that. So you might be asking yourself, why would I need these prepared responses, or why would I need these shortcuts, code words, whatever? Well, first of all, it can help you, answer specific questions and so on. So first of all, you got to think about find your needed responses. So how do I know what to prepare? Well, you can do that in order to engage with the audience, and you can also find them by engaging with the audience. So throw up a Q&A on your stories. For example, let's say you're launching a specific product. Let's say you're launching an energy drink, okay? And you go on your Instagram and then you throw up any questions to our product coming out in the next week, or coming out this Friday. You will get responses from people with certain questions, and then you can gather those questions, and if there are FAQs, if there are frequently asked questions, then you can prepare responses to that. So let's say somebody asks you, what is the caffeine, how much caffeine is in your energy drink? Well, that's probably a common question that you will get, and therefore you can create you can create this quick reply. You could create a prepared answer, 1 or 2 sentences, be like, thank you so much for your interest. Currently in this drink there is 5 milligrams of caffeine. That's a great way to put it. You can think about whatever it is, and instead of answering every person that asked a question, and instead of answering it every single time, typing it out or copy pasting it from somewhere, you can prepare that answer, set it up in your Instagram, and then give it a code word like caffeine 1, and then every time somebody asks you that question, you can just type back caffeine 1. Your quick reply will pop up, and then you will have that answer prepared. It will save you time, it will save you effort, it will save you all kinds of headaches of giving people different answers. It will give the same question, and it will answer the same question with the same answer every time. So it's definitely a great way to do that. So in order to do that, you need to find your needed responses. So again, you can do that by engaging with your audience, like throwing up a Q&A and stuff like that, IG Live, whatever it is. Or you can, of course, also brainstorm yourself. You can just think about the commonly asked questions that might come up when you, launch something like a product, or you have whatever it is, or even just, people following you and you want to welcome them with a message, or people, giving you questions about certain things, or whatever it is. Whatever the case might be, you should probably sit down for a little bit and think of some of the questions that you might receive on your social media platform on Instagram, and then you can prepare answer for that and then have those ready. So you can use them for specific events, product launches, new courses that you're launching, or just commonly asked questions about you and your company. So sit back, take some information, brainstorm, and just try to find some answers to the common questions that you get, and then you can have those prepared in Instagram. So let's give a more specific example. I already touched on giving energy drink, but let's take the example of having a new course launching. So let's say you are, a digital marketer, kind of like me, and you have a new course launching. Like me, I have a course launching in the near future here. I will talk about more of that on my socials. But let's say you have a new course launching, and you have a specific release date. Let's say it's, this end of the week, the 20th or something, 20th of September or whatever. First, you want to have a Q&A about your upcoming course. You want to have some people ask you questions. You can do it on IG Live. You can do it on posts, on your polls or whatever on Instagram. So gather common questions and concerns, not just questions and concerns that people have. You will see them frequently. You will see the common questions that people come up. How much is it going to cost? That would be a common question that will come up. Even though you might have it on your website, people might not look that specifically. They might not see it right away. So people might just ask you, how much does it cost? Another question would be, how long is it? Another question would be, what exactly are you talking about? What are the topics? So these are all questions and concerns that might come up from the Q&A, or just in general from your announcement. So people will come in with those kind of questions, and then prepare your quick replies to these questions. So again, have your specific answers ready, make sure that they're good, make sure you're satisfied with them, and then when your course launches, you can have your IG stories, you can have your Instagram stories, and questions and opinions to make people ask and engage. So once your course launches, you could be like, any more questions about this? Oh, we just launched, this person already bought it, they have this, do you have any questions and stuff like that? And then more people will come in with questions, other people will come in, and you can answer their questions with these prepared quick replies, and it will help you so much quicker, and it will help you so much, help you save so much time and answer these things and these questions, concerns, and of course then people so much faster, and it will help you save money, save time, pain of always typing it out and everything. So this is a great way to have these kind of prepared quick replies for this kind of product launch and course launch. Now, of course, I talked a lot about having an example of a product launch or a course launch, or something that is, imminent, something that is launching there and people engaging with that specific thing. But let's talk about the continuous use of quick replies. How can you keep using them throughout your Instagram experience? Well, you can keep using quick replies for any concern and any kind of user engagement. So you can also use them to engage proactively and not just respond to people. For example, for cold messages. So let's say you want to reach out to people, to influencers, to brands, or maybe just to other prospective customers with a cold message on Instagram. Well, you can have a prepared script of a cold message, be like, hey, I came across your profile, I would love to work with you together, blah blah blah. And of course, you don't want to write it up for every influencer, and you don't maybe even if you copy and paste it, you could copy and paste it, but having a quick reply also works just as well, and even better sometimes, because it's already prepared in Instagram and you don't always have to jump around from copy and paste. So having and you can have multiple messages. Maybe you want to message a certain influencer this, a certain brand with this message. You want to engage with different users differently. So having everything prepared, you can also use them for proactive use. So if you have cold message 1, it would be your keyword, and then you can it will pop up with your quick reply of whatever it is that you have prepared. So really go through any scenario and ask yourself, is there a way to streamline this inquiry? So is there a way to prepare for something, whether it is proactive like a cold message and a proposal to a potential brand or influencer, or if it is reactive and responding to your customers, to prospective customers, to followers or other people. So you can go to any scenario and have these prepared answers. First of all, it's not just good for having that answer ready, but sometimes it can also help you brainstorm and realize some answers, because maybe you didn't give certain questions that much thought, and then if you reflect upon yourself and think about certain questions, you can come up with a better answer. So these are definitely great ways to use that. So just to summarize and give some final tips and tricks on using Instagram quick replies to grow your brand, grow your sales, and so on. First of all, again, do your research and find comments, concerns, whatever, how your research looks, whether it's engaging with your audience through Q&As and stuff like that, or just proactively thinking yourself. Then, prepare your answers and prepare your responses. Create Instagram stories and drive people to respond and inquire about these things, about events, product launches, course launches, your newsletter, whatever it is, and then respond with your prepared answers in order to drive sales and have your streamlined answers ready. It will really help you save time and everything. So use them to follow up as well. You can have certain quick replies that help you follow up with people, and rinse and repeat. Just use this, reuse this, and you can really utilize them to your advantage in order to grow your brand awareness by using them proactively with cold messaging and so on. And you can of course increase your customer satisfaction and your sales with prospective customers by having these prepared answers and again these quick replies ready. So definitely a good thing to use when you're managing an Instagram, and something to consider if you haven't used them before. So thank you so much for joining me in this course today. I really hope you enjoyed that. I do have some great news. I am now launching a newsletter that I'm publishing every week called Valentine Weekly, where I talk about news, social media, and everything, tips and tricks, and you will be able to read it in just 5 minutes. So it's a quick newsletter for you every week to sort of digest some quick info. And if you're interested in that, go to my profile and click on the link in my bio, or go to tinyurl.com/weeklyval, as you can see on screen right now. So definitely check that out and sign up for that. And but that's basically going to be it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in the next course. Goodbye.